talking about shit, breaking them hoes off proper shit. You already know I be here for damn about you, cuz nigga like that Kiki what still shooting fucking slugs coming through your hood, breaking them off proper. To his face, better call a goddamn doctor, leaving his ass dead in this print. Not coming through Hersheywood, right behind that damn tent. Me, Key, Archie Lee, and that tidy coming through your hood. Yeah, we almighty.
Buck, nigga, what? Biggity buck. Cause I left him dead in this wet trophy truck. Nigga got him 4 by 15 keys. Nigga, then I wouldn't fuck the shit out this tight Japanese. Took her to the motor, bitch. I'm Archie Lee, watch me what jump in my drop and hit a switch. I be going nigga with my flow, cause I snap.
Look here, there you go right there. Oh look, where he at? Where that bitch at? Look here. One second.
When I make a dog feel, I'm down to my bubbles on door. In the night, I'm drunk and we got some down. In the rock, old mud, hide in the hill. Over that fucking head. I'm a whole head.
What's up, baby? What's up, baby? This is our dude. Dude. What's up, baby?
Hey, say, look at this here. It's in your motherfucking face. We on phones. Not 3, 4. You know it's in your face when it's in your dog, the bill, and the STS. Red, we on phones. And they neck is button.
Hey.
They neck is button, Bird. Oh, Bird. Suicide doors, Bird. We got suicide doors in the family. Bird it up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Button that motherfucker. You already like this shit with Bird. Here you go. Put it up, baby. Bird, right now in the possession of this family. 3 sets of phones, buttons.
What's up, y'all? This Slab OGs TV. Back at it again with another interview. Today I got some OGs out of Hersheywood, you know what I'm saying? From the ScrewedUpClick, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you about the history about, you know, the south side, their neighborhood, Hersheywood, and they're gonna talk about, you know, the music they put together, some of the cars they put together. So, first off, can y'all introduce yourselves? Tell everybody where y'all from.
Going down. I'm Duke, man, Pop-Face, a.k.a. alias Pop-Face now. You know what I'm saying? Herschelwood, Hardheadz, all day long. 8100 to the 8152. You know what I'm talking about? So,
y'all know what it is, man. Right on his hip, man. Your boy Knock, a.k.a. Stizzle, a.k.a. States 1. You know what I'm saying? 8100 to the 8152, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Southside from Leah.
Skill, man. Pitch.
Already. Man, can y'all tell us how it was, you know what I'm saying, coming up in Hersheywood? Because, you know, one thing I always hear about Hersheywood, back in the day, it was a neighborhood filled with just nothing but young, wild, you know what I'm saying, young boys. So tell us how it was coming up.
Yeah, man. The block was outrageous, man. They're like you said, a bunch of young niggas. I'm talking about running around like they motherfucking brainless around this.
And the block, it was like, it's like it was a bunch of, we basically each other family, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you gotta realize, like, back in that era, that was like, you know, that was in the era where it was hard times. It was the crack era. So pretty much at that time, everybody, mom or dad was on, you know what I'm saying? So us as young dudes, we went to the block, you know what I'm saying? And we went, you know, with each other, you know, we was each other family, and it just, you know, it became something bigger than what we thought, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just by us leaning on each other, you know, for that support that we didn't have at the high, you know what I'm saying?
And I read somewhere, like on Wikipedia or something, they said, talking about South Park, and the basically was saying, like, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like the 80s, the 90s, it basically cannibalized itself, just so much crime that was, you know, going on and all that. So, like, was it like any like OGs that y'all seen up here? You know, this Slab OGs TV, was this any OGs y'all seen over here like doing their thing, like riding slab, you know what I'm saying, having money, you know what I'm saying, the finer things in life?
Yeah, man, we had a whole hour full of that, man. You know what I'm saying? We had too many. You probably can't even begin to try to name them all, but then we was surrounded. We just the South Side, man. You know what I'm saying? We had our own set.
We were brought up around it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, Johnny Hickman, you know what I'm saying? That's our family, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, them the older ones, like Johnny Hickman, Smitty, like, you know what I'm saying? On to the, you know, the Keith Babbins, and you know, it's everybody mess with everybody, and that's the difference right now. Everybody, the neighborhoods don't mingle like we used to back then. You know what I'm saying?
So we had a lot of OGs with it.
But it was a lot of, so you got game from a lot of OGs from different hoods.
We seen, man. I'm talking about right here, we had OGs over here like Skip and them to interview before us, man. Them boys, Big Bay and them. We kind of like, we saw Ski Taker, we was mad young when they was ripping it up, but we caught some Ski Taker. We caught Gary Newell, a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, Leon, Tyrone.
You know, Tyrone played. Our OG Tyrone played a role in the Slab era period, like.
And he was from Hersheywood too.
Yeah, he from Herschelwood, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? But he played a role in the major role in that Slab and that Screw era.
He stamped our minds with it, man. Him and this nigga Lee, man. Them boys stamped our brain hot. I'm talking about made us be able to know what to look for and know what that shit look like, man.
And see, for me, Ronan made me know that Slab was serious. He made you take that Slab serious. You know what I'm saying? That's who Tyrone was to me. Like, you couldn't come out playing, period. If you come out and you pull up on him and he go around you and he, you know, check your shit out, you gotta, when you get it out, you gotta bring it to him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull it and bring it to him, man, because he gonna go around there and he gonna, and he ain't gonna tell you something wrong with what he gonna say. But if I was you, you know, if he sees something, you know, he gonna give you his little pointers. But for us, you know, that Slab.
That nigga like the check station. Like at the border and shit, you gotta go through to get your shit checked.
To be holding.
And everybody from other hoods go fuck that nigga on that
every
shit.
hood. Every hood you can go to, you ask about Tyrone, they gonna know our OG Tyrone.
Yeah, and I know y'all mentioned Johnny Hickman, Keith Babbins, Smitty, Tyrone. Like, what was they pulling up in?
Oh shit, them niggas, them big dogs were big dogs. But Babbin, that nigga was a Slab foreign nigga.
Yeah, you know, Keith Babbin back in the days, he had the Astro van. You know what I'm saying? With the pearl paint, with the rag top on it. With like about 10, 15s in there, you know what I'm saying? Beating. He got finger waves you welled up, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know, then I think he had a pearl drop too right behind that, you know what I'm saying?
That motherfucking photo, I don't know what that like art, like remember that hoop art used to slide through in?
Which one?
That burgundy one with Big Sand.
Oh, you talking about that New Yorker?
Yeah, something like that.
But look, man, like we was in two different cultures of we was in a few different cultures of the Slab world. You know, like the dudes older than us, they was more into like Hollywoods, T-tops, Ricks, you know what I'm saying? A3s, Foles, you know, pearl paints. And then our era come along, and you know, it was like some dudes had the white insides with, you know,
or their real and pop era.
You know what I'm saying? And our era was the white inside era. You know what I'm saying? You pillar rolls in your seat, in your insides. You know what I'm saying? You drape it up. You know what I'm saying? Red, everything red, wood, everything. You know what I'm saying? Bumper grill popped up. You know what I'm saying? AC cold. You know what I'm saying? You had to be complete, man. You know, it was a part of. You had to be complete, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the lady on the grill shining real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. European headlights. You got your side pieces on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The Slab was serious, but you had to be somebody to ride Slab back then.
And you know, when we talk about this Houston culture, when it comes to the music, the drink, the cars, like it all started on the South Side. So, like, what made South Side just so different from everywhere else in Houston?
Man, because that was the swinger side. We had a little bit upon our culture with the haircuts, the bald fades, but that swinger era, man, that's what like topped this bitch off, man. Them threes and them fours, that shit was law. You know what I'm saying, for the city then. When I mean the North nigga, they were doing their shit like however they did their shit, but as far as the Slab and birthing this bitch, them swingers was law. And you know, and then with the accessories, the painted shit, you know.
But you had to be holding though. That's where the word holding comes from.
Holding is
You had to be holding.
Holding was loud.
So the slab was
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We cool, but it's competition on the slab, man.
Yeah.
If you come and get this here, man, I gotta get the newer one, or I gotta hold you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was serious then, you know, and it was secretly a little, you know, everybody had their little competition out here, you know what I'm saying? Because the slab was just that serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you come up Martin Luther King,
My elbow
you
was
better
up.
be right.
Yeah, it was the elbow like.
When you come up Martin Luther King when that car wash was up and you passed that car wash up down there, you better be right when you tip by that car wash, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Or that boy gonna pull up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you gonna be talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And you
serious.
just mentioned about being holding for the viewers that, you know, it's viewers from like all over the world that watch this channel. Could you explain what holding means?
I was complete.
I'm finna say that and then break it down to you. It just, all you need is to fill your gas tank up. You know what I'm saying? But, like,
I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead. Nah.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
I ain't
Because
gonna lie, it's a lot of holdings though, from our perspective, because you can be plain paint, you can be red with glass, some insides, be holding. But like, it came to a complete thing, that's different. Complete.
the holiness,
That's
though.
the holiness. Complete.
The holiness,
The
to be the holiness, the title.
You can slide through in some cool shit and be holding. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was holding. Like,
But to be the holiness,
yeah,
you gotta be complete.
complete. That's complete when you everything. You
You know what I'm
guts, bang, belts. You complete. You
Popped
everything
up,
it take to be holy.
screen.
Plus a little extra. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
Whatever
your
extra
own little touch to it, because we know that's the regular. But what you gonna bring to the
That's
table?
holy, man.
What you gonna bring to the table that make you different from the next nigga? Because we can both go and get the same car, and both go and go red, screen, bumper grill, bang. But what's gonna make what's gonna make yours different from mine now? What I'm gonna do to make my shit holier than yours?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when that come in. Like I gotta kill him. What I'm gonna do, and then that's when I might just cut the top off this
I
motherfucker.
think hurting is the
You
word
know what I'm
after
saying? So
Hurting.
you know it depends
Yeah.
on what you do.
Hurt need to be up in that bitch ass catalog
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah.
After holding hurt, man, that hurt. That's a self-explanatory word right there, man.
Yeah.
Hurt, that's when that shit is out of sight. None. You got
Yeah.
niggas that come to hurt you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Holding is something, but you
It's
got
been
hurters
serious.
out there. That shit was hurting.
And
out
see,
there.
we was babies then though. It ain't like we was 15, 16, 17 years old doing it.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
when
saying?
did y'all first come into y'all first wheels?
Shit, we was holding. Well, we was swinging.
He was before me.
Yeah, we was on them swing seat. Man, just
Your
being on
first
swing.
set came when?
Yeah, I was about 9-1 or something like that. I was, about 90. I was some shit like a save or something on threes or something. That was my first little debut shit. You know what I'm saying? You
My
was just
first
something.
set
You
was
was
a
just
Buick
special
Regal.
to be on swingers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was on. If you can get on them hoes, you was one of them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we ski taste that bitch ass to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
You had to be somebody to be on them hoes though, because it was serious then. You know it, like niggas was killing behind them then. You know what I'm saying? When we was riding swingers,
Yeah,
it wasn't no.
we was plenty of situations. That fucker, we had about 4, 5 of them in a young, then the rest of the little, we was categories, 3, 4 of them things, and, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years and shit. You know what I'm saying? We took down, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying, when you talk about the dangers and stuff like that, do y'all remember any situations, you know what I'm saying, of people just getting jacked for their
I
wheels?
got robbed a couple times, gunpoint for them hoes.
Yeah, you
Them
had
hoes
to jump out one of
vice
them cars.
stocks, nigga. Nigga, I got kidnapped for them hoes. Nigga, I got robbed at a motherfucking Kroger, nigga. I was in my kinfolk shit job. You know what I'm saying? When we first birthing them hoes, nigga. I'm taking chick to the grocery store shit late night, banging in that bitch white inside. That shit was too special back then. Like, it was real.
Yeah,
it
that
was,
nigga was holding.
Nigga,
That
I
nigga
was
was holding.
Yeah, some nigga would follow me. I wasn't really no real watcher back then. And we just dry riding them hoes, young baby nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Went to the store with her, come back out, nigga. I see a nigga leaning against one of these kind of tall ass poles out the side of Kroger and shit. Nigga, that nigga was just chilling with his leg up on that bitch posted. You know what I'm saying? We come out that bitch, me and her walking with the bags and shit. That nigga, bitch, come on with it. I said, hold on, come on with it, man. You go pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that bitch, took it off, and that bitch pulled off of that hoe banging like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga, I just got hit for them hoes a couple times, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the homie Kennedy hit them niggas up, you know, at Carol's.
Oh, yeah,
From
it
the
was
north
going
side
down.
came out here
It was
robbing.
real.
Yeah.
He down there doing 70 right now.
Yeah.
Letting loose in the parking lot. They drove into the gas station straight through the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like it was serious out here, man. It got to the point. It got to the point to where they wouldn't rob you no more. They was gunning you down and jumping in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real vicious on the road.
It was serious, man. Like for real. And you gotta realize, elbows wasn't in circulation like they is right now. They make them now. Back then, you know, you was buying them from somebody. It wasn't just no sets, brand new sets being, you know, manufactured out here. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a set of swingers, nigga, you especially, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like you can go to, you know, Texas Wide Wheels and get you a set. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Especially if you got foes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can sit if you got foes. You look at them right now, bro, and they look so small to us.
Yeah.
But man, they back then, they was poking. You know what I'm saying? For real,
back then,
man.
I don't understand it. We was kind of fucked up about them boys making them hoes a different way they make them, but now we ultimately appreciate the way they poke them hoes out.
Yeah.
But back then,
I mean, cause shit
hoes,
changed. You know what I'm saying? And the culture, it come from the culture. The culture still going. You know what I'm saying? It was like at first it was kind of trying to get used to it because it was some shit behind those. You know what I'm saying? Like that was really our way of life. Like the South Side is known for swingers, man. You know what I'm saying? The South Side of Houston is known for we hold it, man. Like for real, bro. Like even before like Screw came along, bro. The niggas before us, they was holding, man. We seen them coming through. You know what I'm saying? Jim Darryl Scott.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to have a screw in your deck, that was just a part of you finishing your slab. You hold it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like having sandalwood air freshener. You gotta have that in your car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of holding. You know what I'm saying?
That's the new pipe. That shit went on, baby. That's true.
And when we talk about that Screw, like, you know, y'all part of the ScrewedUpClick. When did y'all first meet Screw?
Shit, back about 9-3.
Yeah. How did y'all meet him?
3-4. Well, we met him
About 9-3.
from our nigga Tyrone. See, Tyrone knew the nigga.
Yeah.
Back in Quail Meadow days, him and Tony and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when they got hipped on touring. But pipe that shit out. When that nigga Ronnie went to that nigga with that freestyle flow, went to the highs over there, came back with a flow tape. You know what I'm saying? He was on that Shack beat freestyling like a motherfucker on that shit live. You know, cause first of all, Herschelwood, man, we was different little niggas, man. We was a special little world, cause I jump out, this bitch here with. When I went in, I got locked and shit. I went in, he went off the porch. I come out back out that bitch, I ain't do no but bullshit. Yeah, I come back, man. I hit this bitch, man. I got out the cab or something like that. In the middle of the bell for the Hersheywood, man. I looked down around this bitch. These bitches were like little gremlins running around this bitch. Mauve, hands, black, fingertips. And man, y'all say, man, what these look? I'm jumping in after the car, to my old fogged out, smoked out, shirts off, running around this bitch slapping their leg and shit, conversation, cuz, nigga this, nigga. I'm like, man, what the fuck is? Fools different in the world, but I kind of lost my train of thought. What we was with that?
Talking about, you know, meeting Screw.
Yeah. So nigga, I jumped, and that's what I meant to say though. All that wild shit, them niggas running around this bitch flowing. Had a little radio they called Throwdowns. Them niggas running around this bitch sitting on the block, busting them flows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck these little bitches? You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing.
Yeah.
You know, especially that's what we get it from.
Ronnie doing Screw.
I walked into it and it was going down. These niggas had it going down like that. And then that OG Ronin, you know what I'm saying? He was up in the middle of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? With his OGism.
Yeah.
Nigga. And then that nigga went to school, like I said, come back with that tape, man. And from that point on, bro, coming back with that motherfucking tape like that. Wow, OG hurt. That's film that, throw that camera on there and hit that, man. That's OG
Doing this interview right quick.
Herschelwood, I'll put your attitude on now. Chill to the occasion, now. So look, it was Ronin, man. But these niggas was already fucking with it. So we was naturally idiots with the go down already. And that nigga went to Ronin, our OG, went to school with that go down flow from over here. Came back, bitch, look. Shit, played that whole week. Go, what the fuck? Oh, that live as fuck. You know what I'm saying? From that point on, nigga, Key and Steve, they went over there and done their little shit, made a little noise. Then me, not Key, and my kinfolk went over there and fucked with Screw on it.
Yeah.
Man, we went in there and tore that bitch down like with that flow, cause we was naturally already, you know what I'm saying, seasoned That nigga Screw was in that bitch on them turntables. We was in that bitch, that flow like that. Man, that nigga, bro, I'm talking about that nigga Screw. We used to have that nigga in that bitch. And then that bitch talking about, man, we was passing that bitch, ripping that hoe out. You know what I'm saying? And we come about that bitch, Screw like, man, hey man, y'all
fuck with us.
Fuck with
He
y'all,
fuck with us after that.
You know what I'm saying? But
Nikki said right now on Untold Stories, she like, man, I heard 4 boys in there, man. Them niggas was rapping. I had never heard nothing like that before.
Yeah.
And Nikki said they Screw wife, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She like, and it was Duke, Kiki, and Pooh, and it was the Herschelwood Hardheadz. You know what I'm saying? Crazy thing about it, we was listening to it on YouTube the other day. One of our Screwtapes from back in the days, you know what I'm saying?
man,
but
we had something on the.
through the homie,
I can
through the
understand
big
why
homie.
she said that shit.
Yeah.
Cause the shit we was just freestyling talk. We was idiots, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
talking
was
about
just talking about
robbing,
what we
jacking,
was doing,
holding,
bro.
slanging off the head.
Yeah.
That tripped them people out, but we was already doing this shit every day and over here, hitting them licks and jumping back in that bitch flowing, smoking. You know what I'm saying? That shit was live, man.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I'm saying?
my favorite screw tape from y'all is that Hersheywood 9-4 with that gang stories
that's
on
the
us.
shit we talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, but we had about 3 or 4 of them hoes.
Yeah.
Them hoes, but just, we caught them hoes, like he said, we caught them hoes the other day and was tripping ourselves. We can't, bro, and that's what I'm saying.
We forgot some of them.
Yeah.
That shit was, but
Yeah.
that's what kind of piped this whole, that's what piped the whole go down. Pat, you know, Pat had ended up trickling through that bitch, getting his thing on. We bumped head with that bitch and that just piped over Pat. And from that point, nigga, the whole nigga's hoods was coming up in that bitch.
Yeah,
Knocking
let me
that
tell
shit
you
off.
something, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause Screw wasn't no selfish nigga, man. If Screw just would have went on and just said, man, look, let's go and bring this shit together, let's do this Screw label, woo, woo, and everybody wouldn't have went their certain ways, man, it would have been just a different Southside out here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody fuck with everybody and everybody trusts the Screw. You know what I'm saying? So he just did what he loved to do. You know what I'm saying? He just loved the DJ. He loved the. So he wasn't trying to like, okay, I know I'm getting you famous or I'm promoting you or whatever, and so sign with me or nothing like that. Nah, he just gave us a platform to be able to have a mouth out here. You know what I'm saying? But if he would've, like, man, let's just go and come together and just think about it. A label with a Mo, a Pat, a Us, a Youngster. He could have had all of those if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
That'd have been big, huge in the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he meant to do it like that, man.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
But
That's how that
still, he
shit
just
goes
gave
about.
everybody the opportunity, and we went to Jam Down, and Pat went here, and Youngster went here, and Mo went here, and Pokey went here, and you know what I'm saying? And
I think with the tapes, like, when you listen to them, it's a lot of nostalgia with it, because it's like y'all was in there, but y'all in there flowing, y'all doing y'all thing, but it was just like the nostalgia of it. So can y'all just explain what it was, you know, going to Screw House, like, what was that scene like? Because, you know, a lot of people ain't never been in there.
Man, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure for us to step up in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But we ain't have no emotions too much on it, because we was a record case to be around too.
Yeah.
That was,
I mean, going in there too, though, it was like,
but you know what I'm saying, man?
it was like this here, like being in there with him, you know what I'm saying, and seeing him go to work. He first of all, he gonna sell his CDs first. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock, he gonna open the gate, sell all his CDs, close the gate, then he gonna lock us in there. We ain't coming out there till in the morning. Just notice that. We not coming out till in the morning. We gonna go back in the back. He got all his music, his crates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come in there. You know, put his headphones on, fuck around on the turntable a little bit. Then he gonna go to getting his albums together. Whatever list we gave him or whatever, he gonna go line this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Hit his drink, whatever, smoke some weed, do a little. It gonna be about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning before we start. You know what I'm saying? So we know once we go in here and he locked his burglar bar, we stuck in there. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no going home till in the morning.
Yeah.
So man, he'll get in that, then he'll go in his back room, do whatever he do. But when he come back, and he put the modes on, and he go to and just go to playing with them and just playing with them, you know it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was that hearing, you know what I'm saying, Screw on the table just chopping it up?
Oh, that was an automatic lie.
Yeah.
See that shit, bring that shit back. The vibe, I'm telling you, when that energy getting floating through that motherfucker, everybody on it, and he back there cutting that bitch up and shit, that shit.
But see, people don't know when we recorded regular. He do his chopping and screwing and slowing down. When you leave, you come back and get your tape. You know what I'm saying? We be flowing on the regular track, regular speed when we in there flowing. You know what I'm saying? But when you come back, man, you gonna be and chop that bitch up and brought that hoe back at the right word to where you feel it that word was supposed to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro. For real, bro.
So what was y'all favorite like recording that y'all did, like, you know what I'm saying, that y'all can remember? Just being in there flowing, like what tape was it, you know what I'm saying?
We like all them hoes, cause we.
I ain't a lot of one I heard that I don't know what that man, the one I heard the other day, man, I can't remember the name of it, man. We was just listening to it. It's on YouTube, man. Like, we was going in on that hoe, man. I'm talking about back to back to back to back, going in on that. You know what I'm saying, man? I think that was probably my favorite one for me, though. That's probably the time I went to Hardheadz.
I can't pick one.
Yeah.
But Focus on Your Mind with me, Key, and Pat, that bitch was man, we
Yeah,
rocked that
bitch
hoe
was
off.
hard, too.
And we smacked that bitch. That was one of my favorites.
And from my understanding, that was the first time y'all meeting Pat, right?
Yeah, it was the first time we met that nigga.
Yeah. What was Fat Pat like?
Fat Pat was, we already knew Pat from out here on the turf. From that Slabs and the blunt shit. You know, just mingling, dabbing up with them niggas and them Slabs and shit. But we was already making too much noise around here with the flow and with the screw and with the bubbling. And I know Screw kind of like, look, man, you know what I'm saying, them Herschelwood niggas, and spread that nigga, me and Key was in that. We was already tore it down, had Screw already piped up. Because it was special, nigga.
Yeah.
And then that Pat nigga he started making his rounds over there, busting his shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas.
So that shit was twinkling and South was doing his development with that shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Yeah. So nigga, me and Key was in that bitch already. We just off one, me and that bitch did a duo, smoked that bitch out with Screw.
Yeah.
And so we was in that bitch again. I don't know how, I think just like Key did an interview, he said he believed Screw set it up a little bit. So we was in that bitch, then that nigga Pat hit that motherfucking door. You know, that nigga coming, that bitch juiced out. Hold up, baby, what's going down? You do the Key? You know what I'm saying, with that talk?
Pat had that
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Pat
Come
coming
on, let's
in
get it.
and like, and you know, he gonna try to intimidate you just by his ego, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga coming
But
that
he
bitch
was
flying
hard
out
though.
Southside,
He
nigga.
was hard.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
Coming there
hard.
and told Screw, let's rock it. Nigga,
Yeah.
we put that bitch on, nigga. We went to Spaz, that nigga went to come.
You don't
come
get
on
in
with
there and
that
go to
hook.
body rocking
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, and Key was already a damn fool. He was smoked out round the way. You know what I'm saying? He was top dog over here with the flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Big Papa, Big Shaka coming that hoe. He was just as mortified as we was. Bitch, what's up? What's up?
And then Key was lyrical though.
Coming that bitch.
Yeah.
Key was lyrical.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it went down in that hoe.
Who y'all think was like the hardest, you know what I'm saying? When y'all saw him flow, y'all was just like, God damn.
Just period, just that freestyle
Like far as
coming off the head with
in Screw and like
Yeah.
man, to me, I tell nigga all the time, like, don't mess with Texas, like Key and Pokey, man, was hard to me, man.
What was your question again?
Who was the hardest, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
flowing,
saying?
like
And
on
I
the
say
tapes.
Pokey because that nigga Pokey would punchline and metaphor and way back then before
Key and
we
Poke.
even knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So Poke was
Poke my top dog.
you know what I'm saying? And Key
started Key top
Key
dog
was-
from holding that bitch hard forever. And inspiring them niggas to come on with that shit like that.
He was slick
You know
as
what I'm
his
saying?
own.
Hope come back with a different, he kind of had that.
Yeah. So it was like,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
don't get me wrong neither though, because you can't knock, man, I mean, you can't really
Pat,
say,
Pat, for sure.
because you got Pat, then you got, you know, you got the governor, you got 3-2, he was hard than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
A
Then,
bunch of special niggas come through there.
you know, you got Biden and him, man. I mean, it was, I really can't say, bro, everybody was getting their papers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody
had
getting
their
their
different
papers,
styles
bro.
too, though.
Yeah.
Youngster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
So, you know.
Yeah. And I know on them tapes, you know what I'm saying, y'all would always, you know, shout out the, you know, the hood celebrities that was, you know what I'm saying, in y'all neighborhood. And the two names I always hear on all them tapes was Corey Blunt and Stick One. Can you explain, you know what I'm saying, what they meant to the ScrewedUpClick, you know what I'm saying, with they slabs? Y'all always talk about they slabs.
Man, that shit go top dog with that Blunt and Stick nigga, because them niggas was of our era, probably a little older than us a little tad bit, but them niggas was bringing that havoc to that slab. Them niggas had them real, spent them dollars on them slabs, and that was holding and hurting. Them niggas was them kind of niggas. And you know what I'm saying, they kind of was right there with.
Blunt was that nigga.
Yeah, and Blunt and Pat was hand in hand, so coming in with that flow back then.
Blunt and Quincy though.
You know what I'm saying?
With the slab, you know what I'm saying?
Quincy, another nigga too.
Yeah,
holding
South Acres,
just as
Toast
holding.
brother.
with that slab and that screw shit back then.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit was based off them niggas. That kind of holding from them niggas there. Stick, Quincy,
Yeah.
Blunt. You know what
Was
I'm
they
saying?
in like was like Quincy like around, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
ScrewedUpClick?
them niggas was dogged out with Screw. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think they were cool with Screw before we were. They
Yeah.
fucking with Ronnie and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Blood and Quincy.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Bonnet was one of the first ones over there too.
Oh yeah, Big Young. Bonnet them.
They was doing their thing out here.
Yeah.
And holding it down on the slab too.
Oh hell yeah, them niggas ripped out
They was
too.
ripping the slab up like a motherfucker.
I heard they was literally like kids.
Yeah,
They was
man.
doing.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, them niggas couldn't even drive.
Yeah.
Dad, Gator and Shane, you know, them my partners, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They couldn't even drive. Dads used to drive for them, Big Dads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, them niggas would drop rivers, man. White inside, black swingers, grill bumpers, like beating. You know what I'm saying? They Courtney coming down on juice.
Yeah, them
you know
niggas
what I'm
had
saying?
impact, man. I forgot just on me
Yeah.
to just leave them niggas out.
Yeah, them
That
niggas was-
Blunt, them niggas, everybody, as far as that, they impact that fucking school with that slab. You know what I'm saying? That's what had this bitch.
Yeah.
Bananas too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? With that flow and that slab mixed in with that. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can y'all speak up on forming the Hersheywood Hardheadz and doing that album?
Oh shit. Well, it started like I say back then. We was already fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking with school and shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that was automatically just destined to come. Yeah, that key nigga was ripping. He wasn't ripping everything up from everywhere. Every asshole to lose something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he stuck with it, and he responsible for us getting legitimate because that fucker kept it moving, kept it pushing, went through a lot of
Yeah,
hoods
he was
with
dropping
it.
real music.
You know what I'm saying?
He was dropping real
And
music.
he come back with that legitimate tape.
Yeah.
Come pick the gang up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And from that point, shit, we got introduced to the real deal on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Does it ever trip y'all out, you know what I'm saying, when y'all see the influence that y'all had with the ScrewedUpClick, you know what I'm saying, the Slabs, you know what I'm saying, everything that's going on in the city with music? You got people like Drake, Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying, Big Crit that emulate, you know what I'm saying, what y'all was doing back then.
Man, it trips me out today, still today, man, because there's a lot of people that have been to our shows in the run up to, man, been and remember the time that, you know, we was there and you know, I just go with it, but because I don't remember, you know, it's been so many people.
What he said now?
Basically, I just asked, you know what I'm saying, like, I basically just asked, you know what I'm saying, do it trip y'all out that, you know, y'all influence like the whole city, not only the city,
no,
but like,
that's just what it passed down. That's
Yeah.
what it's
But I'm
supposed
gonna
to
tell
be.
you what
know
tripped
what
me
I'm
out
saying?
when this shit happened. When Meek Mill signed Lil Snoop and Lil Snoop remixed Ballin' in the Mix.
Yeah, Ballin' in the Mix.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, again, up to date. It tripped me out to know the effect that we had Wade out there, and for him to care, the first thing he do when he go with somebody mainstream is to do that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow.
And
like,
man,
you
it
know what I'm
was some
saying?
ongoing trip outs for me just
Yeah.
to see it. Drake touched it, Wayne, nigga,
Yeah.
Travis Scott, for them boys,
First thing.
for us to see that shit, and they don't, and that shit come way back. That shit fuck with us in a hell of a way to be seeing that,
Yeah.
cause we know we ain't expect that, but that bit, and then a lot of them fuckers can't really, but they just carrying that torch from the shit we talking about. But to see that shit, nigga, and them young niggas had that shit like, and then the whole world kind of, nigga, everybody got that school culture, like, it went worldwide.
yeah.
Worldwide, that's
Yeah.
the word for it. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
For real, for real.
Yeah,
Man, can y'all explain what a SOUTHSIDE PLAYA is?
Man, let me tell you, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Southside fade. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's just,
Just
you know,
cold. I'm talking about you slab. You
discipline,
couple of them
man.
hoes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, your
Discipline. Discipline. That's what it
Your
is,
boss
man.
nigga hold
You
your
get caught
own weight,
clean,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what I'm
You're a
saying?
Southside player, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Do your shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
And where every nigga respect you and know you do your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a Southside player, man.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
you're
I'm
a
saying?
player too, like,
Yeah.
you know, you go somewhere with your pot. Y'all ain't arguing over, we seeing who gonna pay the bill now, man. You know, I got this, y'all gonna argue who gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's player, like, you know what I'm saying? It's every aspect of being player, man. Just, you know, if you out with a female, some niggas might think if you
All white wine
taking
poor,
care
you
of
know.
that you tricking or something. Now, nigga, that's just, you know, you being a man, you a player. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? With everything you do, with your cars, your house. You know what I'm saying? Your way you carry yourself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, what y'all was doing back then, you know what I'm saying, over here, you know what I'm saying, with the slab and screw shop and like screwing everything, you know what I'm saying, y'all really just built the blueprint for how H-Town niggas supposed to act, you know what I'm saying?
This bitch.
Yeah.
We upset this whole off in a major way with that screw shit.
Yeah.
Especially, you know what I'm saying, because Hersheywood, like I tell you, bro, man, we brought our own noise and record and it was different than everything. Even the boys know what's happening, but everybody, but we collided with the rest of these players.
Like you said,
you know
that I was just finna go to. Like you said, that's where player come from because we was able to, you know, everybody was able to fuck with each other. We can go with everybody, you know, they complimenting everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can fuck with each other without no killing, without no, you know what I'm saying? Any hood we go to. Yeah. We hop in our slab. That's what when we used to ride slab, we used to hop in our slab and we used to go from hood to hood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. We turn the corners, fuck with other niggas. That's riding slab. You know what I'm saying? We used to go from, I'm talking about 8-Leaf, Southwest, Sunnyside, South Acres, 3rd Ward, Northdale, you know, Overbrook, Dead End. You just turn the corners. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with everybody. You know what I'm saying? 380, Side Stick, them, Quincy, everybody fuck with everybody because we were a player. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do on the South Side. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't about no hatred or no killing. If a nigga kill a nigga, it was behind something serious. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't put it on Instagram. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Speaking on that, you know what I'm saying? What's y'all thoughts on, you know what I'm saying, the new generation and the slab scene right now?
Man, just
with the young ones.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
we just happen to see it still with them pokers on that bitch coming through with the swingers. That's still our touch.
Same thing our mama and them probably thought about us.
So I ain't mad at them, man. We ain't mad at them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it gotta change, man.
They gotta grip how they do.
If it stay the same, it'll be boring. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
Already, man. One of my last questions I ask on every interview, can y'all name y'all top 5 greatest slabs of all time?
Shit, I got a 5. Let me see if I can dig up a 5. I'm gonna go with Lil Kenneth with the mustard right inside on juice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with him. I think I'm gonna go with Toes. I think he had the cup chairs on juice. One of my favorite slabs is the juices, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and this bitch would drop 300.
Oh yeah, I gotta speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chopping tops.
Yeah, for sure. We just bumped into it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes was doing what they do. Them hoes holy. I'll fuck around, tipping through the north and shit. Spotted that drop charges on the lot. Our homeboy already used to just run that. I'm telling you, when I first got out, I told that Tyrone nigga, he was the holding fanatic, man. He gonna just sit around and talk about that shit all day. It's all he wanna do. And he always used to say, man, I'm gonna do a photo drop. Way back in 91 shit way. So, nigga, 96, I was sliding through the north and shit. I spotted that charge over there, photo drop. Like, what the fuck is that? Spin the block, pull up, it's a drop. Hit this bitch, say, this is a drop over here, Ronnie. What good? And knocked out, I'm finna go get that hoe. When he popped out with that, come back, you get that bitch, slab that whole eye. Shit was ridiculous. A month or two later, I spotted 300. I seen 300 holding this shit. Candy went out here holding like a bitch that grill and shit on that hoe. I'm like, man, Ronnie, I said, what you think about them 300s? You like, oh, good. This nigga gonna try to say what y'all think about them 300s. That's how he talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said, he said, man, go get that 300. I go get that 300. Come back and I finish hurting that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So them hoes, that was collectors. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes. So them, I say that charge of the 300. Yeah, I'm gonna put my baby 98 in that hole. My baby 98 charge, his charge of my 300. Kenneth dropped Cutlass and Toes dropped whatever that fucker was on juice and cup shells in that hole. Yeah. Holy shit. Yo, shout out to the whole South, cause we did that damn thing, blunting them all these hoods. They was exotic as fuck, but them was my things, my special, extra special things. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say, me and Duke with the Charger and the 300. Then I gotta say Condre with the Drop Black. You know what I'm saying? Condre Drop Black was he did it back then, way back then. His black was holding.
Yeah, that's holding.
I'm gonna say Duke in that Delta, photo Delta on juice. Duke had remember Duke had the photo Delta on Juice, you know what I'm saying? We was all coming through, I think, Jamaica.
Yeah, that was
and he was coming through there, he had a photo Delta. I'm talking about complete red bumper grill, popped up, beaten, white insides, and he's come through there, and then all of a sudden that nigga just went bam, bam, on the photo hard top Delta, you know what I'm saying? And like fuck the club up, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get to that nigga there, man, and then I ain't gonna lie, like I love it blunt dropped out, but I had to get it to Pop from over there out Belmont. That nigga Pop dropped. What you mean? That nigga Pop dropped off, man. Like we was all on red and red was out. But then that nigga blue dropped off that gray inside beat. But man, he killed and we love red. Yeah. But that nigga killed that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's my five right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Those some cool fives too, for sure.
That nigga Duke Delta, man. We ain't never first, you know, the Juice was cool, but to be a photo hard top on Juice and holding, man, he killed the club, man. You know what I'm saying?
But man, we can give you a 30 list though. That fuck you got on the front of that magazine. It's too much.
It's so many, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like asking questions, make you think, you know what I'm saying?
It was serious, man. Every click had their own little color, like, you know. AK Robert Briscoe, man, them niggas over there in Western Square, them niggas they was slabbing hard than the motherfucker too, you know what I'm saying? Swangers all on Suburban, but Rick and them too. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil T them, Sock them in Third Ward. You know what I'm saying? You got Graham them, you got Shunny Poo them, you know what I'm saying? You got Thumb Sucker them, man, Con them, you know what I'm saying? Dead End, KK them, you know what I'm saying? It was too many, bro. That was our culture, bro. That was us. You know, and that was Southside. It wasn't Houston, that was Southside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got your ball faded, way up here like a motherfucker in your pants. You doing your feet like that so you can still have that little crease. You don't want to take that crease out your pants. You know what I'm saying? It starts hard to the motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. With your forms on, your Adidas forms, your candy red Adidas forms on like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was going down with the big flip phone, the big man. Say, bro, that was the Slab was serious then, man. For real, bro.
Slab going down,
and you had to be clean. Make sure your motor tight first, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your man. That's the first thing you go do, man. You can't be nowhere outside the road. And looking good, man. Your motor gotta be tight, man, and AC, man. That's a must.
Just get out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to just ride as long as your motor tight and you got AC, you can put you some tin on it and be cool. We gonna tell you lie as long as you pull up and it's quiet. And you pull off and ain't no oil stain, yeah, you good. But you niggas fix y'all motors first, man.
Yeah, for sure, get the motor. Don't have them lights on them dashboards.
Oh, no, man.
Don't have that motor still pimp. You know what I'm saying? That's handsome Slab.
They don't know you gotta be to burn out. That's what that's from. Them niggas don't even know what the fuck that's. And then you know they had these niggas talking about raise the roof and all this shit. You know where this shit come from? You know what this shit mean when the nigga come down swing and dangle and hit the roof, you know what that mean? That mean because we was in them cars and we used to be dangling and we used to be in that bitch jamming and we was feeling it and we ain't have no roof. So we used to hit that bitch trying to make a roof in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? We'll be coming down the street down there and you sitting here, you'll hear us hit that bitch.
Raise your hand, that's that roof.
We be trying to knock a roof in that bitch. That's where it come from, bro.
Basketball ladies.
Man, I swear to God, that's where it come from, bro.
That's what don't know. That ain't that get your roll on with baby hot boy. That ain't no nigga. That's them foes, them threes and
with
foes.
Big heads. Nigga on low pros. Fresh be low pros.
You know what I'm saying? That's nigga, we trendy. We trendy, don't twist that trend. And that roof, we coming through bank. We started that bitch, our homie Tyrone. Come through driving that bitch backwards and shit. Beating on that bitch, all you see that bitch tinted up, dumping in a hoop or something, and all you hear is that bitch boom, boom, boom.
Niggas don't even know how to swing for real.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga be good. I'm trying to tear the roof out this mother. I need to pop in the hole. I need to try to be roofing there, hitting that. And that's we coming the whole hood. I jump out of jail, these niggas driving bananas, hitting that bitch, smoking that weed, boom, boom, boom. Go to the clubs and see a nigga holding and know we want to be holding bad the bitch. Go swinging that hoop, jumping on the curb, hitting that boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Point that finger, okay, we coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit was, bro. That's what
be driving out in your grass and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, bro. That was the South Side though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Swinging and banging for real.
Yeah. Man, y'all got a message for the youth.
Man, y'all just keep that shit pushing.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
stop
Each time
killing
go
each
down.
other, man.
Yeah, stop smoking out,
Come
man,
on, man.
everybody, man. Put them
Please.
sticks down and get some civilization around this motherfucker, man. We gotta, man, especially for the black man, we can't
Hey,
just
please.
cease out.
Y'all see
Eat
what's
ourselves
happening,
alive
man.
with that bullshit. We need to wake up a tad bit. I mean, we don't tolerate disrespect, but man, try to look over a bunch of that bullshit, man.
Man, just look at it, man.
You know what
They trying to take us out all kind of ways, man. And we add to it too by killing ourselves, man. We gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. We fighting a battle with everyday life when we get up, man. We get out here and fight this battle with all kind of stuff that we was just born into, and then to hit ourselves to do it to ourselves to help, you know, them do it. Like shit, we might well be on their side. Cause that's what we doing.
Sure,
we
man.
helping them do it. You know
Think
what
about
I'm
the
saying?
black man,
Yeah, man.
on that shit, man. Before y'all niggas just get into it over the little small, this wicked shit, man. Young niggas, y'all just gotta grow up. Try to grow up while you're young, man. Real fast, get some intelligence on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, disrespect whatever shit you can't just help, but can, you know, try to civilize, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Once
saying?
you let
Try
that
to
bullet go, you
get some
can't
God
take
in
it
your
back,
life,
man.
Get some God in your life, some Jesus in your life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Allah,
talking about?
whoever,
Yeah, for sure.
Buddha,
Some spiritual.
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah,
Man, I
for
got some shout outs before we get up out of here.
Man, I just want to get this here clip, man, because I get tired of these people that don't even know what them double cups and all that stuff mean. I just want to get this here straight, because they just be doing it for fashion, man. Man, that double cup, man, we put them 2 cups, man, on that drink to make our ice last long. It was like a cooler. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it for fashion, man. That's what it was for back in. Look, this back when we used to drink it in Strawberry Hill Boom Farms. The bar don't know nothing about that. And it was bar.
Yeah.
It was bar. You know what I'm saying? So then what I'm trying to tell you. We used to go, we used to go get them, and we used to pour our cup up, and the ice used to melt quick. So we put another one on there. It's like, oh damn, it's like a cooler. Our ice lasting longer. So for y'all that just doing it because y'all seen Wayne pick up 2 cups, that is not what this is where it come from. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure. I never really was not when it got to the 2 cup thing, man. Not probably he's picking some shit that we was just just pour that shit up now in that boom form shit down.
Yeah.
The taste was outrageous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That bar.
Yeah, real bar.
Activists came later. It was bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Getting it in pimento bottles.
Yeah. Already, man. Y'all heard it here, you know what I'm saying? We got Duke and Knocker here. Hersheywood, Hardheadz.
And shout out to the whole Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole block family.
R.I.P. Screw Love, man.
Southside, Northside, Screw Love, man.
Yeah, Southside, Northside for sure, man.
And
It's all love.
East side
baby.
with Houston, man. Like,
You know what I'm
come
saying?
on, man. Where we at? Atlanta had it.
Yeah.
New York, Cat, what's up? What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, already. Is it still ScrewedUpClick for life?
Man, SUC for life, y'all. The SUC for
You know what I'm
live.
saying? For shit show, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Already. SlabOGstv. Got another episode up in here. We out.
Yeah.